Hello? I've been having technical issues the entire weekend, so let's hope everything goes well. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Thanks to you, I got back into create. Hey, anytime. Anytime. Better run. So done. New redeems? Wait, are there new redeems? There shouldn't be new redeems. Hello, Sandy. Welcome in. There shouldn't be new redeems. No, they're all there. Haven't been there in a while. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, so before we start working on the world, I want to recap some of the problems I'm having in the world right now. What we're going to be working on. One, at the moment, there's no way for people to make money in the world. So no making money equals no buying anything. Which is a problem. Two, I want more interaction. I want a more livable city, right? A more livable world in the future. 9 streak, nice. So the plan I came up with is I'm going to make a guild hall. I'm going to make a couple, but we're going to start with one. And the way these are going to be set up are... How can I explain this pretty... Let me just go into the world and we're just going to explain this real quick, right? We're still loading in, so it might get a little laggy sometimes. Thanks to Create. That is how Create works. So basically, a guild will be an area within a city, right? It's not going to be one building, but an area within a city, right? Boom, area in a city. You'll have an entrance into that area. So let's say that this is our area. Boom, door. And then within this area, we're basically campus. Basically, yes. You're gonna have a couple of challenges that you can do, and you can level up in, giving you a higher status within the guild. I'm thinking we start at no level, then copper, iron, gold, diamond, right? So we start with 4 levels. You'll have like a couple of buildings that you can level up in. Each level you get the challenge. The essence of the challenge is going to be the same. So if the challenge is fight a horde of mobs, the start is just to fight. The base level is just to fight that horde of mobs. And then once you go to up a level, we're going to introduce a modifier or something that kind of makes the challenge a little harder, right? And so on and so on. So by the time you're at diamond, you get 4 modifiers onto the original challenge. So like fight a horde of mobs without armor, no weapon, floor is lava, stuff like that, right? So you'll have a couple of buildings, and then you'll have a quest building as well, right? And over here we'll set up timers or timed quests. We'll have a random bank of quests that people can do, and every so often people are one of those quests is going to be placed onto a board. There you go. Those are not winning numbers, if I remember correctly. And that's basically it. Now, what I want to do is the moment they enter this campus, as James calls it, I want them to drop off their stuff and only have stuff that they have acquired within the campus. So if they, from one of the challenges, got a sword, they can use that within the campus, but they cannot take it out. If they've gotten a sword outside of the campus and they want to go inside, they have to drop it off as well. right? Does that make sense? Because I want these to be like kind of like a self-contained unit within a city, right? A self-governed unit within a city. And the way I wanted to do that is I wanted to reuse this system over here, which is the one that we use for storing mobs, right? The one thing is I would have to set up every bay for every player, but I don't think that's going to be. Switch into Java and Vulkan. Yeah, I haven't read into it though, so I can't speak on the technical side of it. And so what I want to do is I want to reuse the system that we made for our point storage. And I've been testing something out, right? So it should be out. Public testing. Oh, that's good. So what I want to do is first of all, I want to see if I can take this, build it over there, and like maybe above it, so I have a direct access over here. Let me check out. He got pings on Discord. Okay. Vulkan is stable, supports all platforms. Yeah, that's about as far as I got. I don't know about it. I need to read into it. Okay. I'm gonna show you how this works in a second, but I need to set up. I need to set up the bank terminal. So give me a second to do that real quick. This is a good way of recapping what this is. Okay, so that's our little thingy. We'll have a wall over here, which can be 3 blocks away, which indicates our wall. And then I'm gonna take this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. I think that's about it. No, I need torches. Let's get this in place first. Okay, so from here, this point on, I am needing 2 blocks in between. Then we do depot over there. What am I missing? You. Boom, boom. Vertical vault. I've gotten so good at building these now. I'm pretty stoked. Output, input, and now I can grab one of those torches and maybe even a white block. Okay. Switch to Vulkan. Their pre-alpha Vulkan render runs much more smoothly. Crashes so often. The only discourse I've seen about it is people are getting angry about their computer not being able to handle it, but I am not quick to judge, and I want to see it run first before I judge it. What's the project? We're making guilds, or we're making a guild system, but I need to make a ID detectable storage system. Give me, make me a name for that. I want to coin a name for this. ID detectable storage system. Because that's what this is. What do you mean guild? Like a guild. Like people can join a guild. And level up in the guild earn money through the guild, stuff like that. Do quests, do challenges, stuff like that. Okay, so just double checking, right? Just double checking. This one should be on. Intrusion detection, IDSS. Maybe not the double S. So that's now in there, good. And then this returns the item to me, good. PGS, oh, I like PGS. But maybe we do... Okay, chat. We could do... Let me open up a notepad. We could do personal, right? Identified, secure storage. Dude, people were designing piss today, and now I'm gonna get banned. Personal, something better for the acronym. Storage system. Oh, that's actually good. Yeah, it's in the guild's piss. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that is our identification system done, right? Now, the logic we're gonna put behind here or in a basement, but it's basically the same storage logic that we did. Basically the same logic we did for the hello Kiko, welcome in. For the other setup, which I've been liking. I like it. It has made me not want to do the depot, the link thing, because I do like this system, and it's not that bulky, but I do want to make my own card, right? I do want to make my own card, like a game card, game pass, whatever. But I might not do the depot. Because we have everything in the game to make it now with these guys. This was what was limiting me, because I didn't have a way to distinguish between certain things. Okay, so that's logic. That's all we need for that. There. You like it? I do like it. Yeah. I mean, I've not used it that much, but I do like it, yeah. And then I need numismatics. I need a card. I'm gonna use the same ID that they already have, so that's good. And I need an unbound one as well. Oh, and I need a normal cage. And a stock link. There we go. Will you ever do track work? I don't know about those. I don't know. Could make circles board if you're smart enough to figure it out. We could, yeah, but we'll keep at what we're doing right now. We're gonna look for one of these. Look for one of these. Think of the extra. I like piss. I think piss is the one that I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna call it piss. I'm just gonna, like in the video, I'm not gonna call it piss. I'm just gonna let people make that connection on their own. YouTube strike. I'm not gonna call it piss. I'm gonna just, you know, do whatever I want. Like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the same name. Okay, so those, and then these are gonna be tied to this guy. So right now, I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna use you. Did you see create power grid? I didn't know. Should I have seen something? Can you say way more in French? You can. I know. As long as you kind of hide it, you're good. You know. As long as you kind of hide it, you're pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Okay, so, and then I need to set these to receive. Oh, I don't want those to be off. Yeah, that's what happens. All right, let's do that. Let's just. You see where I'm going with this, chat? See where I'm going with this? I think it's pretty smart. Okay, I'm just gonna break you for a second. Okay, boom. Single volt, single barrel. I think a barrel. I don't think a volt holds that much. But we can make it a volt if we wanted to. The thing about barrels is it's easy. If I ever need to troubleshoot it, I can access them right there. Right. Volt is 20 stacks. Barrel is 27, so barrel. And wait. No. The thing about this right now is that we can link up one access point. If I do this and I grab a blaze burner, and then let's say I kind of want it to be like right here, but I don't know how that's gonna look inside. It should be fine. So if I now do that, logic happens, barrel, and then and then if I retrieve my stuff, and then I just need to link it up so that it, whenever that happens, whenever I hit this button, it also fires this guy on a delay, so it sends it back. So that's now what we're doing. I'm probably gonna do it wirelessly because these two parts are gonna be entirely separate. So, boom. Here on this end, I'm gonna put a delay, a small delay, nothing too major. Oh, my headphones are down. Give me a second. How am I gonna add people to the guild? Manually. Also, why don't you use Game Pass? Because I don't have one yet. The moment I have one, I will make it a Game Pass. But for now, we're doing the ID card. Let's do that. Let's call that 10. No, not 10 seconds. Like a couple of ticks, maybe. Okay, so that's good. Oh, no chicken for you. You only get egg. You only get egg. Okay, that. And then I'll just do double, double. Double, double on the receiving end. Come on. Yeah, come on. Okay. When the moment comes, take the top one. I don't know what that means, but it is your wisdom for today. There you go. There you go. Let's test this out real quick. So I put in my card. Boom. Logic happens. Gotta wait a little bit. Boom. Good. Then, oh, that goes. Good. I retract my card. That goes down. Oh, right. I probably should not put it here. I probably should take it from here. Okay, let's try that again. Boom, cart comes along. Oh. Oh. Did you see Speed's video from yesterday? Nope. I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch him. Probably a good guy, but I don't watch him. This should be the other barrel, by the way. Dude, it's so cool. It's such a cool system. Hey, other barrel. And if I did that. Okay. Don't know why that didn't fire now. Do I have to put one of these guys in? Is it not long enough? Is that why? There we go. There we go. Request storage. Storage accepted. Request card back. Storage is put back. Request other storage. Before that he made Zeppelin. It's fun. So cool. Such a cool system. Even if I say so myself. Dude. This is also, we can get rid of all of these, by the way. Like this entire system is technically not needed. Like this part. I only think I need, like, I can get rid of all of this as well. And then I could probably shorten this by a lot. Making it a little... Okay, let's try that real quick. I could do this with World Edit, but I'd rather not break something without knowing where it was. The good thing about this is it's ever expandable, right? Extendable, not expand, or expandable too. Because it's just adding more base to it. I don't think I need these, is the thing. I can get rid of all of this, I'm pretty sure, without affecting the functionality of this all. Because this is just checking whatever base is full, and it takes the closest one to the beginning. So right now, I have it so that the ones that aren't used are not being looped in, right? And then only one person is gonna access this at a time, so we should be good to go. And then I can, yeah, I can. This is gonna break it though, so maybe we add that and then just let that go around. Send it back off so that we can do that. Dude, this is also something I can make. Oh, this would have been so handy on the Just Create server. Like, genuinely, the dungeon would have been, like, a lot of things in the dungeon would have been solved if I had this. Like storage and stuff. Dude, you have no idea. Lately been getting into Corson and Spookton for tanks. See tanks for Corson, Spookton there. Yeah, I don't know. Making war machines and stuff, not really my thing within Minecraft. There's a lot of people that do cool stuff, but I don't, you know, it kind of goes against my motto of like leaving real world problems in the real world, right? And not having to deal with them in my world where I try and escape it all. Yeah. The Zen boy. Yeah, but the dungeon is not, you know, that's just me trying to recreate a childhood memory, which I did pretty well. Okay, so that made it so much smaller, which is good. No. But it's not smaller per se, but it is like it's missing an entire wing. And then to make it tileable, you just have it snake around, right? So the next one would be 180'd around, and it just snake around if you expand it. And then you can also, technically, you could go, oh wait, we did 10 like this, and then another 10 below it, and you just have it snake horizontal as well. That's a possibility, but I don't think I'll need many more of these. I don't think I'll need many more of these. Let's get rid of that. Aside from that, what else do I need for the guild? So people come in. Oh, I need a way for me to get out the items, right? To request items. And I need a deposit. Deposit I would do here, right? They deposit all their items. They wait until they see them in here, and then they Now, would I want to do... Chat, do I do I change this to a barrel or a chest so that they can drop and receive their items in the same chest, which is going to make it a lot more difficult, like redstone wise? Or do I do separate? Like, do I do a deposit and then maybe a barrel below here for them to get their stuff? What do we do? Because that would be easy, getting it up here. And getting it down is also easy. Boom. That's it. Maybe we do like a hopper here, so that if they drop stuff in, it just doesn't fall out, it just stays in the hopper. You know? And then for the package, we can go here. To depots, I guess. Yeah. We go depot here. Dude, Chosen as such has changed the way I do this forever. Okay, so that is an option, but maybe we go here. No, that's also not an option. Here. Because I want to end up here, basically. So... there, and then this one's going here. This one here. Which isn't good. Okay. Let's come from this side then. Let's see if this works, and then... Huh. This is annoying. This is annoying. Me. Then what? Because what we want to end up with is with an input here. Or on this side. I don't want to do fans, because those use rotational power. And I want to avoid as much rotation if possible for stuff like this, because this, I don't want this to break. That, and then I just need to get from here to here. No, that's not gonna work. No, that is gonna work. Because we have them. There we go. Input. Input. Output. No, that's not gonna work. Never mind. It's not gonna work. Because then I can't put input here. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, let's try that. Let's say I grab my stuff, bind it to myself, input that. There we go. And then I also like need an indicator that there's a vault active. Boom. Send. It's coming. There we go. So now this is empty. Let me grab an item hatch. Boom. It's in there now, and then I can request my card back. That guys goes back. Woo! Woo! There we go. Now a question is, can I put a backpack in here? I think I can, but I do want to test it out. Ooh, no, I cannot. So people aren't going to be able to put their backpacks in here. Can I put it through a chute? Okay, so that, it's the item hatch that's the problem. Okay. Just gonna test this out real quick. Okay, so that works. That works. It's just the item hatch. Huh. Huh. How to solve that? How to solve that problem? It is nice and compact though. I like that. Okay, and then I need a way to indicate that there is a vault active. Ooh. We can use one of those redstone lights from either this guy or I want to see what these are. It's a bit too bulky. It'll probably look good on a train though, but not right there. That kind of works. And then we'll do that with our indicator. Okay, so now how can I get a signal out of this? Right? How can I get a signal out of this? If I did that, and I just look at it with a smart observer, can I detect anything? Yes. But also when it's empty? No. Okay. I need it to also work when it's empty. How to do that? How to do that? What is used to look at inventories? Comparators, but those look in inventories. What is used to look at blocks? If a block is there or not. I mean, if I didn't have rails here, this would have been easy because I could have used this block as like a pass through. But that's not an option. How can I detect if this minecart is here? No, that's not gonna work. 100 miles more. Huh. That's... Yeah, no, this is... I don't even know what block I would use for that. There's no way to... I mean, we could use... But I don't think that's gonna work. But we could try detector rail. But I don't think that's gonna work. Purely based on the reasoning that when this guy isn't active, right? I don't know if that is gonna work with the... I mean, we could try it out. Comparator, or even this should be fine, right? Yes. Copper bulb and a redstone pulse. Give me a second. Yeah, no, see, now it's powering itself, which isn't what we want. Copper bulb. And a simple redstone pulse. Because as the chest reaches the state changes of the bulb. Of this thing? Like this? Like that? Oh, right. We could do that. Is there a change? Hello? Oh, it doesn't have a direction. Right. Now. That's annoying. Well, I used this guy. Give me a second. I'm working on it. Okay. Facing the chest, and then from here on out we do copper bulb. Wait, isn't copper bulb is that just gonna act as a T flip flop? Yeah, but this fires twice, so this is just gonna stay off. Right, then. Okay, you know that works. No, I was thinking of buttons. These fire twice because they have 2 block states in one motion, but this doesn't. This works. This works. No, the other way around. Okay. Let's try this again. Huh. Yeah. I need... Oh, never mind. I need output. Right. I need output. Wait, are these... Oh, these are not... Let's just use a redstone lamp. There you go. That'll work. That'll work. I want like a light of some sort. So I don't want this to be like a redstone lamp. We could do one of these because these work with redstone as well. Oh, but those turn off when they're lit. Never mind. And this guy is too... Dude, there's so many lamps in here and I like none of them. Invert the bulb to invert it. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to do a red one. Okay, let me see, because now it's off. Okay, now it's on. I just needed to refresh it. There we go. Nothing in here. Good. See, that looks a lot better, in my opinion. Lights on. We got yellow wool. And now I can dump in some stuff. Right. Wait until the last item is in there. Take my card back. Nothing is in here anymore. And then I request it back. Wait until the light comes on. It'll take a while sometimes, but that's fine. Oh, it's so good. Let's say I want to get all my stuff back. Oh, it's so good. Like, we can send this everywhere. It'll just take longer to get there. You want to see where this is going? You know what we should do? We should make a template off of this. Mostly of this lower part. Because I don't want to mess that up. But I'll take it in. I'll take the entire thing. Oh, that's the wrong one. Night. Yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday should be stream day. I don't know if I can get Wednesday's video done. I've been busy this weekend. Haven't gotten around to recording that much. I'll see what I can do, but I'll let you guys know through Discord if I can get it done or not. If I can get this in, we'll probably be fine, but that means that I do need to get like the entire building done today. Yes, I am calling it piss. Let me load up my creative save real quick. No, I've been busy. Life got in the way. Okay, let me load in some chunks first before I change up to the stuff. Get rid of that. Okay, let's see. So this is where I'm gonna put the guild, right? So we're gonna have this entire like island kind of thingy, and then the upper part is gonna be our guild. We're gonna have two entrances, the main entrance and over there, and then the lower entrance or the back entrance over here. And in one of these is where I want to put the entire system. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit it in here. Maybe not. We'll definitely try. We'll definitely try. And I will make a basement for the actual storage facility. But I want to see if this is gonna work. Let me you know, let's do this with like medical real quick. The P for that. Load schematic. You lose your eyes. It almost feel like nothing's at all. And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Yeah, let's see. Oh wait, that is gonna fit, I think. It's the city that we love. Okay, I can widen that. That's easy. I can expand the wall a little bit. Most feels like nothing changed at all, and if you close your eyes. Optimist about this. The thing is, it's the vault that I'm. No, yeah, that works. That actually works pretty well. And then having this set back one is gonna look pretty cool, right? That's our active, and then we'll have like a receptionist over here, where they can. I'm probably gonna leave like a barrel where they can put their card in if they want to join, and then I'll return their card for pickup. Because I will have to set up their stuff real quick. Like, I need to know if they want to join it or not. Okay, let me just clear out this stuff real quick. The good thing is I'm very bad at filling in the underground. Not the worst, but not great at it. Okay. And then we're just gonna dig down a little bit. I also want to use the receptionist desk as like a way for me to get down into the noodles. So that, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the white wall, but we can change that later. Dude, that's pretty good. I like it. I like it. And then we'll go do that all the way up till here with air. Okay. So we can get this in fairly easy. And I feel like once they've gotten the gist of this system, that they're gonna be like, if they see this configuration of like the one thing, two buttons, and then something else, that they'll know to put their card in there, right? Right? At least I would know after a while. Okay, that we're gonna link that later on. That I still have to figure out how to do backpack still. Come on, what's in my, something's in my eye and I don't know what it is, and it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. Oh, I know what it is. That's not good. I marinated my chicken before. I did meal prep before stream this today because I thought if necessary I can, you know, stream a little longer by then. The problem is, I did wash my hands. I don't know how this happened, but I think I just rubbed some pepper in my eye. I think I just rubbed some pepper on my eye, which isn't ideal. Oh well. If only it's pepper. The thing is, if I want to do this with if I want to do this on on other places, I don't have access to like relayers and stuff, which is gonna bulk this up a little bit, but that's problems for other times. That's not a problem for now. That's a problem for another time. Okay, for now, we're gonna use you, because I don't know what the floor is gonna be like. There you go. That should technically be it, right? Huh. Oh, there it is. Good. Good. That's that, and then we'll do all of this later on. For now, we need a basement. We'll probably have like a staircase or a way up here, so I'm gonna dig this down into the basement. For now, we're just gonna close this off here. Make sure nothing can get to us. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna go underneath and then try and stay like on this side so I can use that for games. So we're gonna go here. Gonna go down quite a while. To the street. Oh, that's not good. No, never mind. This is fine. I thought that was a redstone or some sort of line. Okay, that is that, and then from here on out, we're gonna do. Well, basically, I just need to bring this guy down and see how big it is. So. Schematic placements. That's quite the size, if you ask me. And like we want it to be, probably gonna make this like double in size. Which, you know, eventually, not right now, but eventually this is gonna double in size. And that should have set us in the corner of it all. So now we go here until we no longer see pink. There we go. And then do the same on this direction. Good. Take you. And you. Slash replace air. Large square. There. Square. Air. There we go. And then we'll fill all this in because we can. And that way things are not going to drop on our heads while we do our thing. Okay, no more holes. Just gonna get some torches in so that you guys can see what I'm doing and I can see what I'm doing. All right. There we go. This should all be fairly easy to get, so shouldn't be having to do too much resource collecting for this. Now the building on top of this, I don't know yet. We'll see. I think I have most of this already. Like wool, I've got like a backlog of wool, so that's easy enough. And then, no, yeah, I'll be good. I think I can. I hope I can crush this out tonight, so that I can edit it tomorrow. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll fix that this way. That way it's the same for all of these. Okay, then I could paste this in, but then I would also paste in that part, and I don't want to do that. Okay, let me get all the wool in first. How's it, piss? It's working. It's pissing. We're fitting it into the building right now. Or underneath the building, I should say. So once we're done here, I can show you how it works. If I say so myself, I find it very clever. I find it a very clever way of doing this. Who knew that me wanting to store 20 witches would help me make a adaptable storage room? It's still waiting. Good reason can find on to believe. Because that's basically what this is. It's basically our witch storage room that we turned into something else. Okay, getting rid of all of these. Then grab ourselves a detector rail and a normal rail. Good reason. Okay. Then let's go. Don't wait. This night's almost over. On it. Let's wait. Forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. Maybe I wait until these are in. But I should be able to get 3 in. I'm probably gonna miss. Let's go. Don't wait. This night's almost over. On it. Let's make. There we go. And then redstone. Boom. Now it's just the rail stuff. I mean, we could speed it up by putting some more powered rails in here, but for now I think this will be fine. This night's almost over. Oh, let's make this night's last forever. This last forever. Make this last forever. Boom. So now all of this is moved up here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we'll do all the redstone links later on. Also, we'll have to have a way of doing this. Where we have like the logic board maybe on here on the wall. But I think at this point, pretty much good to go. That this needs to be receiving. These also need to be receiving. And at this point, I just need to figure out how I am going to why is it? Give me a barrel. There we go. And then we're just gonna grab you, bring you down. I should have aligned it more, but oh well. There we go. So that's gonna do that, and then to go up here and do the barrel. I don't know. Do I want to do it? Should I just? How far away from power are we? We're not that far away, but we're not necessarily close by either. Where are we getting power over here? We're getting it down here somewhere in the world. So I could like extend it, bring it down, but I feel like that's something I need to maybe could so if I do how do I do that? Because I think that's gonna be faster, is it? If I just do a full speed fan underneath. Oh, and a depot. Something like that. All right, let's set up some filters real quick. So this guy, that. This guy. Receiving mode. This guy is sending. We're gonna do that. We're gonna, what is that? Powering. That's powering the entire system. So there we go. And then these are just gonna be set to like a piece of wool. There you go. And those are our logic, which I'm gonna put on the wall over here somewhere. Because, and that's why we're gonna have to do now, I want to have like a little desk over here. Let's just mock it up real quick. So little desk. Let's set it back so it's even on both sides, because this is also set. Oh no, it's not. I mean it is. Let's just set it back. And then over here on this side, I want to have a. Now I want to go into where we're gonna put that logic board, and I want to figure out what it is. Kind of want to do like right here somewhere. Is this where I fell down? I think it, yeah, it is. How aligned are these? They're not aligned at all. No, never mind. They are. Dude, look at that. They're like one block off. Which I think is pretty good. Now, why? Because I want to do that. Hypertube entrance. Boom. And then we'll do a hypertube entrance on the other side. Down here. Now, I'll put an extension somewhere in here. There we go. And then that is going to be our quick access into our noodles. Now we are going to have to get power up here, which I'll probably do from the back. And this is also why I'm not opposed to bringing power eventually up here, because we're going to need it either way. Okay, we'll do that. Boom. Nope. And then a little boop up here. Another one over here. Boom. And then for power, let's say we have you set up over here with you, and then this guy on this side. Boom. Oh no, this one is set to 128 because that's our base speed at the base, and then this one we can. Go. there, and then we do need to block that off, so we are going to grab any other block. Like that. And then we can bring that over. Oh, and now we can use, where are they? This guy. Chain. And oh, 2 blocks up. Hello? There you go. Nice. Maybe that isn't the best placement, because I don't know if I can put anything on top of that. Okay. Okay, and then do that. Do that, and that is gonna, this is where we're gonna put our logic then. Now before we do that, I'm gonna go like so, and we are simply gonna replace these with /massive. Oh, replace massive chipped massive deep slate bricks. Okay. Bum. Slash replace create layered tough. There we go. And then we'll do the same on the roof. Just for visuals. Ooh. Oh, nope. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-dum. There we go. There we go. This is purely for visuals. Oh, maybe, you know what? If I want to service this, I might like it a little lower. So I can get underneath. Yeah, that's better. That's better. And then we'll put a torch, like, right there. Like, this is all, like, behind the scenes, so I don't really mind it not being the cleanest. Like, I don't mind a torch here and there. As long as it's safe and not blow-upable, I'm cool with it. As long as it's not blow-upable. Alright, let's set up our carts. Now, we're gonna grab a barrel, a minecart, and I'm gonna set up you. Just a normal minecart will do. Oh, wait a minute. What's happening here? There we go. That's what we want. Wait, why is it not? Why is that not turning? Huh. Wait a minute. Huh? Okay. I mean, it's not a problem necessarily. If they want to be like that, we can always set it up this way. And then we just need to rotate this guy. Okay, now the second one should go into the second bay. Yes, okay, good. Good. And then I'll have to reset those. So we'll have to boom. White wool here, light gray wool here. Reset those, and then over here on our logic board, we'll do the fancy stuff. Meaning we will get, where is it? Where is it? You, packager as well. And then a logic gate and a ID card. Boom. And we link you all the way up here. Check for that. Check for one of those. Connection here. Connection here. One of you. Here. Some white wool. Up in here. So now, technically, this should work. Technically. Also, this is wrong. This is the wrong setup. This one doesn't need to look at the input of the stuff. This one does. So now that should show that we are connected up here. Yes. So if I now, boom, we should be seeing the vault deployed. There we go. That means we should be now able to deposit stuff in here. Oh, that's not good. Wait, is that still linked up? Okay, I don't want that to be linked up. Now, regardless, should be able to do that. That's gonna go down. Just gonna take a while because it needs to go all the way down. There you go. White wool. Card assembler. Good. I can request my card again. Now that's gonna go away. Let me now fix that problem with these guys. And I'll just add a new one, I guess. Oh, it might be the gauge as well. Yeah, we'll need a new gauge. Okay. Alright, now I should be able to re-request my stuff. So, card goes in. It lights on, meaning we have now stuff that we can request. I don't know how fast this is gonna go. I don't even know if it's gonna work. Oh. Okay, it's not the fastest system, but it works. That's how it works, people. It's not the worst. Let me see how quickly, if like when just waiting, how quickly this works. There we go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now that turns off or not? Why did you not get triggered? Why didn't that happen? Oh, because I need to make it longer. Okay. Because I need to change this to 10 ticks. Okay, that works. Good. Like it. Now, for the building. So we're gonna come up here, which is fine. And then I feel like, what time is it? Wait, I got some time. I'm not gonna make this ultra fancy. I'm gonna go mostly with what we've been doing over here with like the tough stuff, but I also kind of like the idea of making it oh, the computer didn't like that. Kind of tie it back into here, so maybe we use these. Okay. Yeah, that looks decent. Now we'll do some slight domes on the sides. Although, you know what might look better? Instead of doing that, we have this come in a little more first. And then we go up. Yeah, that's more proportional. Ish more proportional. Okay. Okay. And then barrel. Let's think about a barrel. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Did I throw it away? I did throw it away. Um. No. Nope, 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 nope. I'll take care of it later. Like that. Good. What kind of tile do I want on the roof? I'm feeling umber, or like something in this category. Maybe the reddish ones? I'm gonna do a long scarlet one. Boom, boom. It's simple, but it works. Mm-hmm. Liver on the plea. Okay, that's good. And then that should be fine. Long scarlet ones, and then I kind of want to put in some cracked as well. Liver. These are gonna seem like big roofs, but we're breaking them up in a minute. Gonna add some little windows out into them. Through love, united we will be. This isn't gonna do a lot color-wise, but it's just gonna add that little bit of different texture to it. That is gonna help us, again, break up that surface a little bit. You know? See? We will be. Such a beautiful song. If you have time, listen to The Leaving of Liverpool by anyone, actually. But it's been covered a lot. It's one of those sadder Irish folk songs. It's beautiful. Then we are adding, this is the middle, right? Yes. Deep slate slab. Honestly, we could possibly put the other one up here, like a little higher. So it doesn't seem even, but just, you know. Then I am gonna have to figure out how to... We could do that. That'll work. That will work. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that looks good. And then we could have like second floor over here and then have like a staircase up. Because I do want a second floor somehow. So if I do something like that, and then have you. This isn't gonna be second floor material, but we'll put like a torch so that it doesn't spawn spiders. Okay. So, and then over here we'll have like a little, so this is going to be our front desk, right? Then what we could do is have this be like separated somehow so that it kind of looks like there's a dressing room behind here, maybe. And we'll have like a door here, and then we'll have another door here in the back. Window right there, Maybe we'll do like a smaller, like a vent right there. Yeah, that'll fine. That's fine. That's fine. And then staircase though. Maybe we have staircase. Because what I want to do, what I would love to do, is have the staircase kind of come out like right here, maybe somewhere. Because this is, yeah, that's gonna be hitting our head. So we would have to start it over here, which maybe we can start it a block behind it. That's like close. That's cutting it close. But I want there to, I want it to feel like there's a like a storage up here. That's an option. Yeah, that's an option. We can cut this, and then maybe support this over here. Sure, that kind of works. That kind of works. I'm down. Sure. Yeah, and then we'll just have like that little bit exposed. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. And then we can do up here whatever we want to do. Something like that. Do I still have my one on me? I don't. Place light blue. Oh, that's not how you spell light. Blue wool with create deep slate pillar. That, and then we'll do like 2. Yeah, we'll do 2 smaller windows on either side. That kind of what I want to do. Okay. And then we'll have like a gate here, like a little like passing through gate that has a sign on it that you can't enter with outside items. And then I kind of want to mimic that over here. Ooh, also, how about balcony on this side? where if they ever have speeches to the crowd, they can have like a little courtyard, speak to them, right? So they can like put a message on the board for new information or something like that. Gather in the courtyard on this date. There we go. Right. I think we're cooking. We're definitely doing something. Definitely doing something. Now, if it's a good something, I have no idea. This is only going to be exit, I think. I don't think I want this one to be I don't think I want this to be an outside an entrance, because then they can come in with their stuff, and I don't want that. Or maybe we just lock this indefinitely, and it's just something that's there. Okay. So far, I'm a fan. Okay. That's fine. Looking pretty nifty. Now, do I do? Yeah, it's for the best, I think. Slash. So we'll go from here From here all the way to here. That should take care. Oh, maybe not. That should take care of everything. I should replace light blue wool with 60% create cut limestone. Let's do 50 instead of 60. 50%, then 20% create limestone. Another 20% create cut limestone bricks right there, and then 10% mushroom stem. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't mind. There we go. Those are going to be our gates, and then we'll have a door in here. I don't think I'll have like doors in the gatehouse. Maybe we'll have open ones. But I don't think I want to have like a proper door in there. I don't know. It feels like a guild is always open, right? Kind of feels like that. And then I'm gonna do orange windows because that'll make sense. I do have to keep track of time. Mostly because, you know, work in the morning. Mostly because of work in the morning. Okay. Kind of like it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go with the classic spruce door. I've been using way too many chip doors lately, and there's something I like about just having that simple door right there. Now, here's what I'll do. Boom, boom. Same gate. Just finish that off, make it actually look good. And then we can just do that. Grab ourselves a fence. I've been liking using these guys as fences. And if you get them right, they look pretty good as like a you know, just like a gate almost. And now it looks like a gatehouse, but it's not. It looks like one, but it's not. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I want some in here as well. Now I just need to finish this off here. Mushroom block. Because we can. And then this all needs to be filled with, I don't know, what can we do with this? I feel like this all should be like, I don't know. It should almost be like two-tone, where we have the pathway coming through, right? So this right here would be different from the side. So maybe, okay, let me get a pathway in first. Okay, so we'll do /fill with 50% supplementary gravel bricks. We do 30% gravel, and 20% andesite for 100, please. Thank you very much. And then I almost feel like we should do maybe not stone, maybe like something like cut andesite. Something that feels more paved. Maybe that with some cut stone in it. Something like that. Yeah, sure. Looks pretty good. And then some stone to break it up. Some gravel bricks along the road just to blend it in, and then some more andesite to break it up a little more. Okay, good. All right. While we're working on roads, I feel like I should be finishing this off. Right there. Bum, bum. Okay, and then this is gonna come over here. I kind of want to put like a bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of want to do like a bridge over here. Which is then gonna connect into a square over there. Two, 3, 1, 2. There we go. Slash fill with dirt. And then that will continue on eventually. But for now, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this. We could do something similar. That. So if I do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to connect this up to the road that's coming down over there as well. Yes. Slash replace air. And then I think I did mud, right? Yes. So you, and you. Get the outline in first. And then we do have, well, it's uneven here, but it's even here. So what if we extended this by 1? Just so it's uneven on either side. Then I can take, do 2. Yeah, it's 5 on either side, good. And then this is our center. Okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of these two. Okay, it's a good start. That, and then just one more. Sure. So it's 2 from that. The same? I think it is. It's 2 blocks in here, 2 blocks in there, yes. Two, right? Yes. That works. That's good enough. Trying to get a good, like a good blend of these, and then the other ones. That's fine. And then we fill with create cut dirt. No. Layered dirt. No. Oh, it's not from create, right? Layered dirt. Huh? Oh, wait. Right. These are not. Yeah, cut pack mode. Okay. Slash fill D&D core. Cut packed mud bricks. Okay, and then these are going to connect into dirt. Okay, and then this, I think we're gonna have this right here, but we're gonna have this curve into here, right? And then this is gonna become like an edge, like it's gonna hug the entirety of this bank almost. Doesn't have to be perfect, just, you know. This is a bit too wide. There we go. Picture going with you, Luderia. Hello, Abney. Welcome in. How you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing well. We're trying to hook up those roads all the way up to this one so that it's connecting up to the city. So we're digging out a little bit of a road all the way up till here, which I'm probably gonna start straightening out this way. So you just gotta dig out all of this real quick, so that we can fill it in with our road mix. Sad the weekend's over, but you know, there's always another one coming. That's true. That is true. That is true. Weekends are, you know, they're cool. They're cool. And then we just now I need to put in the support because we're using gravel, and otherwise it's just all gonna fall into the sea. Okay, so that's all good. We don't want to have like any openings. That, and then we do dirt. Last time I was here, you were working on some code. Did you manage to make it? What kind? Oh! I mean, I've done a couple of things, but probably not the one you were referring to. That one I didn't get to work. It's just create is not set up the way to do it, but I did figure out how to do it in game. I did figure out a redstone way to do it, which, I mean, I had to add another mod for it to work, but it's a mod that I will be using in the future as well, so I can show you how it works. Okay, so that's that. I don't know where those are coming from, but we'll do that for now. So that's a road, and then this needs to come down from there. But let me show you how the system works. So we were looking into a way to identify a player, and we have numismatics and the ID card from numismatics, right? Then we have the mod that I installed is the logic gates, or the extra gauges from create. Because now I can bind a card to myself. I can come in here, right? Put my card in. It's gonna show me my stuff. And then I can request my card back. Oh, there's two cards in there. Never mind. So it shows you a blank, right? If I put in my card, it cycles through my vault. It opens my vault, and if I request my card back, it should default to the thing. And then if I use another card, which in this case, because there's no other players on here, it's going to be a blank one. It should say player 1. And the way that we do it is the cool thing about create data packs and gauges is that you can filter a gauge on NBT tags. So it doesn't only check the item, it also checks the tags of the item. So these are all different. right? If you used my card, it would take my vault, yes. So now we can take, if it says 1, it takes an output and unlocks this guy. And then below here, we have a big basement that's set up for more vaults, but basically you have 1 vault per item. And so now if you put in items, it just ends up in here. We've gone a step further today, and we've taken this idea of having a system that's tied to a card, and we made a storage system out of it. So if you go in here, this is what we did today. We have this. Right now it's not selecting anything, right? And then if I take a card that is bound to me, I insert it into here. We wait a second until the light comes on. Gotta wait till the light comes on. There we go. Now we have a storage system. So now I can put in, let's say we put in a piece of red wool, right? We wait a second till the red wool comes in here. Come on. And you got it. There we go. Red wool. And we request our card back. Now it's gone. Still haven't got to play with new create version and all the gauges. Play on fabric. Great deco. Still hasn't updated. Shiny. Yeah. And now it's gone. I can request it back by putting my card back in. And then we wait until the red light comes back on. And there it is. It's back. Then I can take this back out, and it should eventually end up in this barrel. Come on. It takes a while, because we do have to go down. Like, I put it pretty low, because I want space for redstone for games. And then we take our card back, and then vault. The way this happens... Okay, let me show you how this works. Oh, wait. Why is this not on? Why are you not on? Oh, I know why it's not on. Damn it. Do I know why it's not on? Okay, apparently I don't know why it's not on. Why are you not on? Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. Let me go back up so I can fix my floor. I know it's pretty dark in here, but deal with it. There. Fix this up. Oh. The game crashed. Game crashed. I might have been doing too much. Might have been doing too much. Let me restart the game real quick. Now, hopefully we haven't lost all the progress. Hopefully we haven't lost all the progress. Oh, it always takes so long to load it all. Come on. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. I'm gonna just fly down because it might just be the thing. Just my computer not being able to handle it. Which doesn't bode well for the single player role or for the server, but oh well. I'm loading in the world. Now it's gonna get a little laggy because it's a lot of chunks that it needs to load. This isn't this. This isn't the server, so this is the local world, and it's God. You can really feel it when you have a local create world and a server create world. You can really feel it. The difference is quite a bit. But for recording, I usually use server, because that just allows me to really up the chunks a lot. Also, it doesn't take as long to load. Okay. Come on. There we go. It's gonna get a little iffy for now, but hey, that's fine. So if you go down here, you can see how we have... Oh, it destroyed my freaking entity. Oh no, never mind. They're here. They're still here. We have these, and these are linked to a card. So same system. We have this set up over here, right? It's checking for that card, and then once it sees that card, it sends out the according barrel. It makes it round right over here. It stops, gets checked, right? We can input stuff, we can output stuff if we want to, and then if we take our card out, this gets triggered, sending the card back over here, turning back into its barrel or into its bay right there. And that's the entire thing. And then you can technically make this endlessly as long, because you can just add another one of these, because this one is what, for 10? This houses 10 barrels. But you can double it and then just have the cart do an extra loop. And so you've got 27 stacks of storage that you can use. Now it's not perfect. You can make it... It's not endless storage. It's also not meant to be endless storage. These are meant to be... You know how when you go to like... When you go to like a swimming pool, you have to put your stuff in a locker? At a public swimming pool? Or like at a gym? And that's kind of what we're going for. Like when you enter the place, you just have to put your stuff in the locker, and that's it. Well, can you use it as permanent storage? Yeah, sure, but I don't think that's... I don't think if you want to use a system like that as permanent storage... Sorry, words. I don't think it's gonna be beneficial. You know? I don't think it's gonna be the best option. Let's turn that into dirt. Have a little bit of a dirt patch down here. And then we can... Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. There you go. This is just the main road that we want to bring over. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that one by hand. And then over here, we're just gonna go boom. And kind of flare it out on both sides. Like that. Yeah, that kind of works. And then eventually, once we get to this part of the city, we'll probably use this like T-junction for like a kiosk or something, like a little like candy store, like some market stalls maybe. There we go. Make sure that there's no grass anywhere, because otherwise the fill won't work properly. Fill with dirt. Fill with gravel. Boom, boom. You in there. And just like that, we're all connected up. Well, we do need a little bridge, but we do need a little bridge. Which I'll probably do on my own, because it's getting late and I have work in the morning. Let's see. Checklist. What does my checklist say? Do I still have time this evening? Probably not. That's fine. That's also fine. Can deal with that. Check that off the list. That's good. This does mean that I probably won't have a video for Wednesday, because, you know, stuff. Or maybe if I pull a few all-nighters, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. That being said, though, I'm gonna end stream here. I don't really see anyone that I can raid into, so not doing it. And I'll be back on Thursday with continuation of this project, and I'll see you all then. Bye!